advice and also model and cook the food on the fire. So right here we have this little temple that was built. Yogi carved these stones. Very nice, very energetic. And this is where we usually eat our food. We just light the fire here. And I'm not cooking anything fancy. I'm just going to make myself a soup. And this will give me the energy to record 3 videos. So I have 3 videos planned. So let's get started. Let's see if I can pull this off. Shambho. It's working. When I was a kid in Ukraine, I used to cook fires with my grandparents or my grandfather all the time. And food on the fire just tastes so much better. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, it always tastes much, much better. Let me adjust the camera so that you can see me on the fire as well. Perfect. So if you're wondering what I'm making soup. What kind of soup? You shall find out. Shambho. That's it. So what am I going to talk about? What videos do I have planned? I will tell you. I'll tell you my video making process, how I make videos. Ideas come to me each and every single day and I write them down. I haven't written them down, but I'm going to tell you verbally so that I remember, as well as basically you staying tuned for what I'm going to make. The first video I'm going to make is who I want and who we generally want to come to this place. Like I said, I'm probably going to stay here for a significant length of time, so we're here, we want to create yogis. And why is this? Because, whoa, that's more than I expected. Shambho. So if Yogi was here, he would chant some mantra, so that's what I shall do, just to get the fire nice and consecrated. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Yogeshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha. Well, why do we want to create yogis? Why should you be a yogi to come here? Why do we want to build and establish yogis? because the earth is suffering. Not necessarily the earth is suffering, the earth is fine, but you see the delusion that we create, even when saying the humanity, we say the earth. No, not human beings, the earth, because somehow we've identified this as our earth. This is not our earth. The earth can get rid of us literally in 1 minute. In 1 minute, we'll be gone. Poof, goodbye. And then everything will flower. But the earth is tolerating us. Why? Because we're valuable in and of ourselves. We're conscious and whatever else that we are. And so many human beings are out there miserable, not knowing anything about life, and have no desire to go towards the ultimate, towards liberation. You know, I'm watching this video, this old video by Sadhguru, and he's saying, oh yeah, I don't think I'll be able to survive another year. I'm doing the consecration of the Jnanilinga. I'm doing very well, Ivan. Thank you very much. How are you? And yeah, this may be my last year, and people are like, oh, how could you do this to us? We want you to stay. And Sadhguru is like, look, I don't see this going like a wildfire, meaning the spiritual revolution on planet Earth. And I'm seeing the individuals, the people that are talking to him, as well as the people that are talking in all these spiritual videos, like husband and wife, and they're just okay with not knowing. I don't know how that's possible. Okay, I don't know how this universe, how this creation came into existence. I don't even know how I'm alive or what's happening. Every single time that I wake up, I'm like, wow, this is real? Oh my God, 28 years, and this is still real? Oh, okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to be here for a while, at least 80 years. But, you know, I'm in utter confusion and bewilderment. And people are out there, oh, you know, everything is fine, and we're eating animals, and the, you know, planet is getting destroyed by us polluting the plastic, and so many animals are dying out of our will. Everything is fine. No. Everything is not fine. And why? There's no wise people on the planet. So we're here to create yogis. We're here to create wise people. That's the first video that I'm going to make. Second video I'm going to make is... well... essentially, I'm gonna say that I'm planning to open up a place where animals get processed into meat. Okay, so and I'm gonna do this with a specific type of species of animals. Like, no, I don't believe that. Do you believe in saying ignorance is bliss? Absolutely not. Ignorance can be bliss temporarily. Like you didn't know that you just I don't know missed death. That could be blissful. No. In the larger sense, no. Ignorance is the worst pain in the world. Ignorance is why you're here. Ignorance is the cause of all suffering. Ignorance is the cause of suffering. That's literally what the Buddha said. So don't be ignorant, my friend. Learn to be wise. Learn to gather wisdom. That's very, very important for you to do and to be. So I'm planning to open up a animal processing factory and specific type of animals, kangaroos specifically. So I'm going to open up a kangaroo animal plantation farm to feed people because everyone eats protein, like we all know and everyone says. And also plants feel pain too, so why not get some kangaroos going, make some kangaroos burgers. That should be a nice video for people, especially to comment on. And the third video I completely forgot, so you're just gonna have to sit and watch me cook this delicious food. This is not an appropriate pot that I used. Because it has a plastic handle, but you know, it's my first time doing this. And I'm not going to cook it because all the food already is inside is already cooked. I'm just warming it up. And I'm going to have to bring a spoon, so bear with me. You stay next to the fire, make sure nothing goes out of hand. And I'm going to quickly run to get a spoon, then come back. And 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I'm back. So Avon, tell me about yourself. You're the only one here. If you're in the eastern... yeah, the fire is on fire, you're right. If you're in the eastern part of the United States, this is midnight for you. So it's 16 hours behind, approximately, or I think that's what it is. So it's midnight for you. For me, it's 6 p.m. approximately. Yeah. You should make vegan cooking videos. Oh, you bought yourself a copper water bottle? Use it today? Very, very nice. You should join my Discord server and show the picture of you using that to inspire more people. Yes, New York City. Hello. Amit. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I'm just cooking here. Completely forgot the third video I wanted to make. That's very unfortunate. But hey, yeah, I'm sure it'll come to me. You know, food just tastes better on the fire. Whew. Oh man, the smoke keeps getting in my eyes and I don't know what to do about it. Shambho. How can you accept life the way it is and not want anything other the way it is? That's a good question. Life is difficult. Life can be difficult. And the thing is that you've been brought up with this mental machine called the mind, which is nature's greatest evolution, greatest creation. Yet you don't know how to use it, or it's being wielded improperly, and you don't have a stable enough platform to use this powerful machine or weapon. It can be used as a weapon. Unfortunately, it's being used as a weapon right now in most places on Earth. So that's what you're trying to solve, is you're trying to get away from your mind, because the mind is the source of all problems. And why? Because you're too closely identified with your mind. You think that you are your mind, not that you have a mind, which you have a mind, but you are not your mind. That's a very big distinction you have to make. And how do you make that distinction? Well, you meditate, my friend. There is literally no other way. You gotta meditate. Follow morality. You know, the 5 moral precepts are a fantastic way to build a strong and stable platform. That's like 80% of my work, my spiritual realization was just that, me following the 5 moral precepts. I just did this. I understood from a very early age. Oh my God, the Buddha figured it out. It's a formula for avoiding pain and not suffering. And I just did it. I didn't care if it was to my advantage or not to my advantage. I didn't lie, steal, kill, misuse sexual energy, and intoxicate my mind. And things worked out very well. Yeah. Shambho. So I hope you break free from your mind. I just realized I forgot to add the most important ingredient, which is the spices. That's terrible. But there is one spice here. Well, there's salt, which I need. That's all the salt that I'm going to add. And of course, one of my favorites, or maybe my favorite spice of all, is turmeric. Not because it tastes so amazing or so tasty. It is tasty. But what it does to the body, what it does to my body, remarkable. I'm going to add some curry powder after this or something nice and tasty. Some black pepper. Why should we want... Avon asked, why should we want to calm the mind? It's essentially God's creation, and why change it? Because God apparently makes perfect things, and we shouldn't mess around with God's creation, perfect plan. Just leave the mind the way it is. Well, I will let your experience, your inner experience, do the talking for you, or for me. If you, oh my God, this is unbelievable. It's all going right in my face. If your mind, the way it is, in its current state, is making you feel ecstatic and blissful, and you literally can't even leave the room because you feel so happy, well, fantastic. Don't change anything. God's creation is wonderful. But we both know that's not true. That's not even true for me, for my body. Even though I broke free from the mind a long time ago, still, I need to have a safe and stable platform, which I'm working on. And what is that? That's my body. That's my emotions, my mind, and my energy. So that's not the case. You're suffering miserably. I know it because everyone else is. And so if you're okay with God's creation making you miserable, or nature's evolution making you miserable, then okay. All the power to you. I hope that you sit in your room and feel miserable for the rest of your life, and I want to see that, because that takes some serious resolve. You're a really powerful man if you can withstand that amount of misery and not pop. But probably not. That's not true. And God didn't make the creation and say, oh, this is perfect. It is perfect in a sense, but it's an ongoing creation. It's continuing to create. It's a continuation. So you're here, a small part of this creation. You can create things also with your hands. You can manipulate it. And ultimately, we're here to create better conditions for the planet. So the condition of this place, not so conducive for maybe 10, 20 people, conducive enough for me to sit and cook this food. But yes, we have the Creator's power as well within us to create. So create, my friend. Create. If you want a cheat cut, hey, you want a cheat cut, you want a shortcut to spiritual realization, enlightenment, I'll give it to you right now. Okay, free of charge, don't worry. Here, just take this. Take this as a sample. And yeah, I agree with you. I love God too, even though I don't know who he is. But I know his work, okay? The creation is pretty good. So I love him. Yeah, love you too, bro. Love you, Avon. Yeah, so cheat code towards spiritual liberation. Take this out for size. And here, free sample at Costco, okay? There's a Costco sample, take it. You don't have to pay anything for this. It's Kailash. It's Kailash. So you do whatever you can to go towards that place. Physically, metaphysically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, energetically, whatever way there are, imaginatorily. You make that place your primary goal, primary home. You're making it your goal, okay? So on this earth, I've not found anything more spiritually significant than Kailash. It's the most powerful place. It's not a religious thing. I don't even know what it is. But it is... Oh, man. It's like maybe you go to a police station, you want to find the chief or the person that owns the police station or the most authority. That's like Kailash, okay? It has the most authority here on planet Earth. You just go towards it and watch videos on it. Go there physically. Do whatever you can. Imagine it. Print a picture in your room and just look at it. That's all you have to do is just look at it. It'll do things for you, okay? The most powerful place I've seen on Earth. Let me read this guy's comment. Yes, you are correct, Avon. Shiva went vegan 2 months ago and my suffering has significantly reduced. I am very surprised. One question, though, do I take B12 supplements? Yes. Apparently that's what you gotta take. I don't really know. But I do take the supplements. Why? Because it makes me feel better. Mentally, I mean, I don't really know if it does anything. But buy yourself some supplements, very simple. What I've understood is that B12 is made in the soil. So animals eat plants and grass, and they inevitably eat earth as well. And then it's produced as B12 in their stomach. And so if you just were on a farm and didn't wash your vegetables, you probably get enough B12. But don't quote me on this, I don't really know. So yeah, buy yourself some supplements. Buy yourself a multivitamin because it's needed. the strength of the soil is not that strong. It's pretty weak. So you'd be wise to take some supplements, as I do. But right now I live in New Zealand. It's very good. You said you could walk there at night and not have to worry about predators. It's safe, I heard. Yes, there's no predators here. The only predator is there's big bulls, which they're kind of scared of you. But just 2 days ago, we were driving back from town. We were doing a event, and we were driving on our road. Finally, we were like 2 minutes away from our property, and there's this big male bull, just running on the road because we're driving a car, and he's like, "Oh God, there's a car. Okay, I gotta run. And he's like running, and I'm right beside him. And I swear, if he knew how powerful he was, he could just demolish our car with maybe 5 minutes. So it'd be toast. It'd be crushed. So I guess that's the only predator that we have here is cows, because cows are powerful and sometimes they do attack. But generally speaking, cows are afraid of you. You know, I've had encounters with cows here. Some of them were walking down this road here. I'll show you. At night, they're just cruising by. And then I started whistling. I'm like, "Hey, cows, come over here. I want some friends. I'm here by myself." And then they just ran as fast as they could. And I was so shocked by how fast they're running. You know, it's like, oh my God, there's no chance you're running away from them. If a cow is like somewhere over there and it's chasing you, okay, good luck. You either try to maneuver your way out of it, but you're not gonna escape because it's a four-legged animal and it's much bigger than you, has long legs, and it sprints. Not at Kailash. Yes, you should. Yes. Yeah. Iodine. What country do you live in, Clout? Also see the fruits and vegetables that you're buying from, where they come from. Because some places the soil is stronger. France right now. Okay, that's not too bad. Europe is... Oh, man. What I would recommend is you watch Sadhguru's Save Soil initiative. This will inspire you. This will change you on a chemical level. You will understand, at least I did, the value of strong fruits and vegetables and strong food in general, and how much of a difference it makes. Oh my God. You grew up in Africa, okay. Whoops. You'd be the most powerful being if you could tame one of those bulls and walk into the ashram on it. Oh man. You know, we have some plans here to build this place and whatever. And one of the things, like way in the future, our desire, our goal is to have a shed with cows, you know, for them to graze the grass and to strengthen the soil with their dung, their poop. And also there's spiritual things you can do with their manure or their, their droppings. Okay, this is done. So that's potentially what we can do in the future, and that's going to be very, very fun to have cows. So I'll share something with you. Let me just extinguish this fire. It's no longer needed. Or this. I'll continue on. After the food is cooked, Yogi usually takes the food and offers it to the energetic spaces that are here. So I'm just going to very gently and very breezily good. All right, it's done, ready to eat. So now I'm just gonna let it cool down, chat with you guys. Let's see if anything else interesting is coming up. Yeah, imagine hitching a ride in a bull. That would be very cool. I'm not sure if it's legal, but that would be cool. Yes. So the creation is quite magical, quite remarkable. Am I ever going to eventually do a podcast with Carlos? Yes, absolutely. I have been intending to do so. Yet we're kind of going on a transitionary period. And so I'm changing, he's changing. Our energies are not conducive to one another right now. But if he smartens up and wisens up, then we will do one very soon. Maybe within this month. I doubt it. Probably in March. Definitely, inevitably, we're going to do it because we started this and we're gonna keep going. It'd be very interesting to see, and yeah, I'm sure you're gonna want to watch it. So I'll show you. Yeah. So you see this. This was sorry. This stone lingam was carved by Yogi. He took a machine grinder and he carved it himself and energized it with peace, shanti, he said. And I'm like, okay, interesting. And then I had some deep clarity as to the energy that's inside of this. And energy can sit inside of stones and rocks for a very long time. And if you have any kind of sensitivity, or even if you just come here, if you're unaware, if you eat a vegetarian food, not vegetarian, vegan food, not even vegan food, a plant-based food, you eat plant-based food, you stay here for maybe a week and learn to do some work, work with the land, get connected to Mother Earth. Then we take you inside, we do some chanting with you. Then you take a cool shower or cold shower, wake yourself up, and then you come here and you sit, and I give you a meditation process. You'll be able to feel what's inside of this. Okay, it's like a meditation machine. It gives off energy. It's very, very potent. Let's see. Yep, bro was hating. Hey, what's your favorite memory with God? Can I undo the effects of my past actions if I meditate? What's my favorite memory of God? God came to me one day. The Christian God, the theosophical God, that's what I perceived it, but maybe it was my imagination. It was extremely powerful and vivid. It didn't seem like it was my imagination because I know when I imagine things, but that's probably the most amazing memory. And also when I was a kid, I used to, do things for God. Hey God, I love you. Hey God, I'm not gonna swear because I want to earn your trust. So I had a very close connection to God when I was a child. Still do to some extent, but it's kind of, I don't know, lessened. I don't know what God is, truthfully, honestly. Let me see. Can I undo the effects of my past actions if I meditate? Oh God. No, I want to have a relationship with the Creator. And I do. I have the relationship with the creation. And the Creator is just right there in every atom. So in that sense, I do have a close connection with God. Can I do my past actions with the meditation? That's a tough question. That's a difficult question to answer because it depends on your actions. Some actions, it's like, if you take a little stone and you throw it off the Empire State Building, it'll probably leave a little dent in the earth, but it's very easy to cover up. But if you take a boulder or something massive or a car and you toss it over, it's going to take much longer to repair. So some actions you can't undo. There's 5 actions that you cannot undo in this lifetime. It's impossible. Killing your mother, so ending your mother's life, ending your father's life, ending a Buddha's life, or not ending a Buddha's life. You cannot. At least though that's what the scriptures say. You cannot end a Buddha's life. You can only injure him, and has been done. Devadatta, his cousin, injured him, and he suffered the consequences. So injuring a Buddha, killing an enlightened being, and also creating a division in a holy order of spiritual beings, like a sangha, creating a division actively, consciously. So those 5 actions you cannot run away from, you cannot do anything about. If you pass away from this lifetime, you will go down to the lowest realm of the existence in this universe, and you will have to burn off the effects there. That's what the Buddha said, at least. I don't really know personally, but I'm not here to doubt the Buddha. Pretty much everything he said is true in my experience. And also some actions can't be undone because if you do something, then your past life, you're going to feel the effects. As you're feeling the effects of this life, the things that you're coming in contact with, it's not by accident or by choice or by chaos. It's cause and effect. So my friend, I can feel you, whoever you are. It's okay, whatever you've done. It's probably petty, nothing. Maybe you hurt some people out of your delusion. It's fine. You continue strengthening your morality, follow the 5 moral precepts, learn to meditate, forgive yourself. Chant some mantras by Sadhguru, the most powerful sounds that there are on planet Earth, at least that I found, or in the universe. And yes, come to a sacred space. Either go to the Isha Yoga Center in Coimbatore in India, or go to the inner sciences of something III Institute in America, or go to any ashram in the United States that's suitable and conducive, or come here and I'll help you out. Definitely guaranteed. Or do a spiritual conversation with me. I'll definitely talk to you and I'll help you out. Okay, cheers. Actions have been done, so not actions. Yes, in a sense, whatever actions, the effects already sown, but you can escape the painful effects of those actions, at least some of them. So don't worry about that. What do you need from God to get closer with it and perceive it better? Morality. Pay attention to the creation, my friend. This is the creation. Pay attention to your creation because this is God's work. So, wow. I don't know how to answer this question genuinely. It's going to take some time for me to go deeper within myself, because I'm 28 years old. I'm just getting started on this path, realistically. Like, oh my God, wow. Meaning I still have a ways to go and to learn. So, here, I'll show you something. Maybe you can see. There's a hawk flying around. That's beautiful. So I don't know. I'll be able to tell you in a couple of years about God and the creation and the Creator from directly, first-hand inner experience. What do you wish for yourself, whether now or 5 years or even 2024? I wish to become a Chakrashwara. That's very easy. So what does that mean? I don't see a being that's more powerful than Sadhguru here on planet Earth. Sorry, okay. Show me one and I'll go drop Sadhguru and I'll follow him. But that's just the way that I'm made, so I want the best and highest things for myself, and so far the qualities and inner characteristics of Sadhguru, I've not found anything better. So I'm striving towards becoming exactly like Sadhguru. And what has Sadhguru done? He has mastered the 7 chakras. Meaning, what does that mean? Well, they say that every chakra, the 7 chakras have 16 dimensions, 16 parts each. 7 times 16 is 112. That's how many chakras are in the physical body, and then 2 are outside. So he has mastery over all the 114 energy points, knows how they work, knows how they function, and has complete control over them. Basically a master of the universe. So that's what I'm aiming for. And I'm getting close, and I will achieve it before this lifetime ends, if I don't prematurely die. Okay, Shambho. Got it, thank you. Well, okay, my friends, this is it, that's the end. This food is cooling down now, I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you for watching, it's been 32 minutes. Leave a like on this video, by the way. 4 people are watching, 1 like. Let's see if we can bring this up to 4 likes. It'll get the, thank you very much for watching, Cloud. Thank you. Thank you for the video, Shiva, thank you. So like this video, say something. Yes, sir, that's what we all can do. It's just to help other beings, because, yeah. Okay, that's it, my friends. Like this video, share this with your friends. Stay tuned for tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing Q&A once again. That's it. Shambho.